Hello, welcome to OMAT. Glad you're here. We're going to get into our 8 exercises. But first, yesterday I started talking about feelings, and I said that this week that we would keep that going. So I'm going to keep it going today. Yesterday we talked about how the first step could be admitting that I even have feelings. So now that I've admitted that I have feelings, what do I do with that? I have the feelings. How do I know when I'm having it, what they are? A big tool for me is journaling. I make sure to journal every morning. Why? Because now I'm in the habit of writing for no reason. I also know where my writing utensil is. So when inevitably I need or want to write later on, I know where that is. So once you start journaling, you don't have to say, I feel, and already know how to identify all of that. I start with just a narration. If you find yourself writing things like, I can't believe that he got that award. Who does he even think he is? No feelings words are there. But when you look back, you can sense jealousy and envy. Or maybe you're writing something like, I love the way she tosses her hair back, checks her nails. I wonder how she's doing. That can maybe look back. You might be enchanted. Maybe that's a feeling. Journaling helps to organize the information in the head. So when you have a big feeling, and maybe you don't know how to identify that it's a big feeling, a big thought, a thought that overtakes others, that won't allow you to think about other things, that's the thought that you might want to consider writing. Let's get into our program. Let's get into the present moment. What gets you there? This is a chance to practice that. We're not in a rush. We know what a minute feels like. We can do a lot in 1 minute, and in this minute, we're getting present. How do you get present? Sometimes I just admit that this is what I'm doing. I go, what am I doing? I actually ask myself that. What am I doing? Oh, I'm doing OMAT. Okay, I'm more present now. When we get more present, we can get into it. Let's practice our gratitude. Practice seeing what we can be grateful for. It's everywhere. We're going to practice noticing. Let's see what we can notice when we look for gratitude right now. Let's wrap the practice for now, finding our water. And we're wrapping the exercise, and it's just the focus because we already inserted something into ourselves that helps us notice for the rest of the day. That muscle has been worked out, and now we get to use it. Let's keep going into our meditation. We are practicing that pause muscle. Sometimes when I have a big thought, a big feeling, I just want to react. Here's a way to pause, knowing what a minute is. Let's practice that minute sitting in any comfortable position, eyes opened or closed, and breathe. And what can you possibly get from a moment where you just sit there? For me, it's a shift in my brain. Instead of thinking I'm wasting time, I'm thinking I'm using time because I'm deciding that I'm going to sit here for a minute. So I know what that feels like now. Let's keep going into our writing practice. What do we write? Literally anything. Find the words. It doesn't have to be feelings oriented. It doesn't have to be the exact thought that you keep thinking. It is what it is when your pen reaches the paper. Let's see what comes out. Write any word right now. Let's wrap for now. Find the water. And if you couldn't find a feeling in that journaling, in that writing, it's fine. We're not looking to get something. We are practicing writing. That is what we're getting. Let's keep going into our stretch. Maybe you're so comfortable you don't even want to get up. But if you can get up, get up. If you are having trouble while you're sitting, stretch. And now you feel the difference, and we're going to keep going as an extension of that. So if you can stand, stand. If you can't, inhale the arms anyway. Arms right up. Look up, reach up. And reach up in any way. Sometimes I bend one elbow and then the other. If you want to do that, go ahead. When you're ready, fold forward. We're going to hang over our feet. And again, if you want to make small movements in that position, small movements. Halfway lift. And let's get into our high plank. Put your palms down right where they are. Step your feet back into a high plank and then lower slowly all the way down. Push your palms. Your chest comes up, head comes up, look up. And let's meet in down dog. Hips up. And your head is facing your thighs here. You're in an upside down V. Again, if you want to make small, slow movements to see how your body feels. And walk forward towards your hands before you rise up. Meeting the palms above the head and exhaling them down to the chest. And if my timing is different than your timing, that's fine. We're going to find ourselves some water when we're ready. And we got a little bit more physical. We're going to bring that into this next exercise of plank. You have it in you somewhere. We're going to exercise that having of it so that we know we can, again today, let ourselves know I can do it. When I say I'm going to do something, I follow through. Here's our chance to follow through. Get ready. We're going in 3, 2, 1. Follow through right now. You getting up in plank pose means you can trust yourself to do the things that you say you're going to do. And that's 10 seconds. Congratulations. Now you might want to be up for 10 seconds, down for 10 seconds. It doesn't matter. Do it the way you can do it for today. And that's 20 seconds. Let's find our strength. We're going to use this exercise not just to work out our muscle, but to work out our mind. What is your mind telling you for 30 seconds? Who's in control of that? What are you letting yourself know? That you can do it? That you do have another moment in you? That for 20 seconds you can breathe through this? You can find the strength inside of you? How do you do that for 10 more seconds? Let's find out today. Let's finish as strong as our body and mind will allow. Again, just for today, for 3, 2, 1. You're done. That's today's plank. Congratulations. Stretch your way back. Maybe make your way to some water. make your way to a little credit. These exercises are very simple, but sometimes can be very uncomfortable. If you sat in that discomfort or planked in that discomfort, congratulations. Let's take that energy into our breaking of procrastination. We are practicing doing a small thing. That's what we're doing right now. We're practicing finding and doing a small thing. Let's see what happens when we take on that exercise for now, for today. Let's wrap for now. Finding water. And sometimes we don't do these little things because they're so little that we don't get that, wow, look at the big change. But if I wipe down the counter in the bathroom, that doesn't mean the whole bathroom's clean. But if I do that for 1 minute every morning, people who use the bathroom might be more grateful than when I don't wipe anything down. That's the difference. Let's keep going. Let's connect. Saying hello to someone. Let them know you wiped down the bathroom for a minute. Whatever you want to say. Maybe keep it casual. Just say hello. Let's look for some kind of connection today, right now. Let's wrap for now. Finding water. And look, I'm not saying that, when I look for connection every day, I just turn on the charm and everything works out. It could be that I try to connect every day. I use the muscle, but I only reach that connection once a week. But how great is that? That muscle is working for me once a week. That's 52 times a year of me getting to connect. So let's keep warming up our muscles. Let's shake it off. Let's use the muscles that we get to use and warm them up, exercise them so we can keep using them. Let's go in 3, 2, 1. And we started. Move that wonderful body. You've been given this body. You woke up again today and you get to use it. That's 10 seconds in. Bring that energy into this exercise. How do you do that? Experiment. How do you do that? How do you bring energy to an exercise? That's 20 seconds. Maybe you talk to yourself encouragingly. Maybe you don't know what encouraging words to you mean, so you're experimenting with them for these next 30 seconds. Again, these body exercises, they also work with your mind. Your mind is letting you know what to do. So what are you going to tell yourself for 20 seconds? What are you going to find in you? What words of encouragement? Maybe I can keep going. Maybe give me one more second. For 10 seconds, you could say woohoo in your head if that works, but we're allowed to experiment. That's what this minute is for. For 3, 2, 1, and you're done. Woohoo! Those are the 8 exercises. Maybe we learned some other lessons as well within and in between. Either way, thank you for taking OMAT today.